My name is Zeeshan Arfeen. I am a student of University Technology Malaysia doing PhD here. My title my title is the Grid Interactive Microgrid Charging Infrastructural Network for Electric Vehicles with International Standards. In this paper, uh, it enlightens the current status up-to-date employment of electric vehicles in compliance with numerous power charging topologies and examines the influence and outputs to society. The electric vehicle exposure brings loss to future energy systems. There are plenty of this. There's uplifting generation capacity during peak load intervals, load balancing, likely investment deferment, voltage frequency regulation, spinning standby facility, reduce dependence on fossil fuels, reduce green gas emissions, and increase economic and environmental effects. The standards of electric vehicles market in Malaysia, the electric vehicle charging station market is projected to reach from USD $2.5 billion to in 20 up to the $27.7 billion in the year 2027. To date, there is about 400 electrified vehicle charging stations in Malaysia, about 3,000 charging stations for electric vehicles set up in 2019 nationwide to cater the rising interest in electric vehicles. According to the leading newspaper report, the cost of solar electric vehicle charging station Malaysia ringgit is about 450,000. The difference between the conventional vehicle versus electric vehicles in the diagram shows that the internal combustion engine vehicles comprises of thermal energy to exhaust to 40 to 70% and move to vehicle and accessories 15%, loss by idling 15%, air and rolling resistance 10%, means that the number of exhaustion take place in the internal combustion engine vehicle, while the electric vehicle there is no exhaust in the electric vehicles. The barriers and behaviors about the number of chargings take place. The random charging in random charging functionalities could face various types of technological problems. The suboptimal production dispatches, power demand, load profile rises, system losses, transformation overloading, harmonic contents to current and voltage, large voltage variation, decrement, network efficiencies, and substantially raise the likelihood of power breakdown via power system overloading. The patterns of charging, right? The random charging previously slide and the coordinated slide, the coordinating charging it builds on a modest union of procedures such as time delayed charging, is also called pre-programmed charging or intelligent charging, and optimized adaptive charging under the control of the local operation based on load, cost, and involvement of regulatory boundary. While in the random charging, electric vehicles start charging as they park at house or parking lots, heading to potential shortage impacts on the utility grid. So there are two types of onboard charger. One is called onboard charger and one is called offboard charger. There is another called the wireless charger. In the diagram shows that how the onboard charger conversion into the AC DC converter, and it powered the vehicle with this action. So onboard charger, offboard charger, and the wireless charger is shown in the diagram. So what are the international charging standards for electric vehicles? A few established standards are developed for electric vehicle charging levels. First is the very famous is charge remove protocol, is a consortium. Second is the standard defined by Society of Automotive Engineers for electric vehicle charging, like SAE J1772, J2293, and so on. International Electrotechnical Commissions 61851, IEC, National Institute of Standard Technology, National Electric Code, NEC, IEEE Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers 1003-2, and Infrastructure Working Council. Power charging levels. Electric power chargers can be classified on the basis of the power rating. AC power charging level classified into charging level 1, 120 volt AC, 1 single phase 16 ampere to 2 kilowatts. Charging level 2, 208 to 240 volt AC, 1 single phase maximum of 12 to 80 ampere with the power of 3 to 19.2 kilowatt of power. Charging level 3 is in AC charging power, 400 volt, 3-phase AC power, which is transformed into DC. Afterward, this power is then directly supplied to charge electric vehicles. Similarly, power charging DC levels, electric vehicle power charger can be classified on the basis of polarity. In DC terms, DC power charging level that straightly goes directly to charging level 3. The 300 to 600 volt DC straight away supplied to accumulate electric vehicles. On average, a maximum of 400 ampere and 240 kilowatt of power can be given by this type of fast charger. Here is the characteristic and infrastructure features of electric vehicles. The electric vehicles are the models Tesla, Nissan Leaf, Mitsubishi, Toyota Prius, and Chevrolet. The capacity of lithium-ion batteries taken as lithium-ion batteries, not as a lead-acid battery, because due to the advantage of the increased power density. For example, Tesla Roadster 554 ampere hours is the capacity. Millage is 340 kilometer, and topology of converter is SAE J172, and power charging levels of charging level 3 DC rapid charging is 100, and it takes only half an hour. Similarly, others are also given in the table. So there are two types of charger: unidirectional and bidirectional chargers. Their importance are the silent features, the present standing, power levels, direction of energy flow, switching, topology, battery influence, price matters, insulation and protection, protection, present standing, power levels, direction of energy, and similarly here the unidirectional, which is also grid to vehicle, the power it is accessed at many places, but in the grid to vehicle to grid or grid to vehicle bidirectional, the access denied to all charging places. Here in unidirectional applicable to all levels, but it is applicable to 2-3 levels. Here only grid to vehicles, and in the two directional charge and discharge of the vehicle battery can be done in both ways. Switching to topologies, diode bridge, one-way converters, and in the second bidirectional lower power MOSFET and normal power IGBT access power GTO are there in two directional. Battery life extends due to only the charging phenomena, contains charging discharging cycle cases. Battery life shortens in the case of bidirectional, low cost, and the bidirectional is a high cost. Isolated as well as non-isolated components in the single directional, whereas in bidirectional increased protection events, anti-safety isolation. So realize the necessity of hardware for the distribution system is the silent features. For single or modest network for communication, refreshing data usually not required. Utility equipment can be achieved with a massive deployment of zero-emission vehicles. And in the bidirectional battery charger communication system required, initial investment is required. The condition of essential data information to gain utility task. Issue and assignments in unidirectional power connection is mandatory. Reduced facilities where in the bidirectional duplex communication system is compulsory and standard power cable is needed. Advanced metering infrastructure AMI is required. Modest interchange of data is necessary. Elevated cost, greater stress and strain on equipment. Greater power losses, convolution structure, and battery trading arises. The merits of unidirectional simple supervisory control and user-friendly, does not imply interlinking matters, dynamic modification facility, and similarly in the two-directional is reduce utility losses, reduce utility overloading, improvement of load pattern, stability of voltage, reinforcements for real and virtual power, and ancillary facilities, that is compensation of voltage frequency, maximum power modeling. In realizing in the merits of unidirectional, the realized control of voltage and frequency, no issue of battery degradation. Whereas in the bidirectional, filter harmonic currents, higher profit, more economic income generated, spinning stocks, maximum load shaving, access to value filling criteria beneficial for utility and electric vehicle owner. Load enhancement, harmonizing of generation load demand, more consumption for renewable energy sources, and more customer facility. And that's about all the slides. Thank you very much. Terima kasih.